What's up, family? How's everyone doing? What's your poppin'? 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 How are all of you guys doing today? Today's the day we finish this manga. We're doing it today. We're doing it now. We're finishing it. Depending on how fast we finish it, we might even do the summary video today. So, the summary of Dorothy's side story. So, it's 2 more chapters and a bonus stuff. I'm probably gonna need the bonus stuff given how frustrating this is. Did that just lower the music for you guys? I'm trying something. By a lot or a little? A lot? Can you still hear it? Is it enough to hear it? But like how are you how would you say you don't hear it anymore? Oh. Okay. Because you guys hear a different volume than I do. So I'm trying to make sure everything is balanced. Would you say that this is a nice balance for the music and my voice when reading the stream? Because I'm trying to figure out a nice, because a lot of you were saying that it was still too loud during the last stream. So I'm messing around with something to see. Yeah? Okay, cool. I ain't touching nothing then. Okay, cool. Yeah. So I got to start off with something a little sad for me. All right. The infield beta ends today. Yeah. The infield beta ends today. In fact, it ends in a few hours. Or it may have ended already, actually, because I forgot the time zone change. But this hurts my soul. I've clocked in over 60 hours into this game, and it's not even out, and there was nothing to do. I was just exploring and killing shit. I have completed some of the hardest content in the game. I couldn't complete the last thing. But Yeah. I'm gonna miss this. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna miss it. This is gonna be this is gonna suck. Waiting for this game after getting a taste of it. Comey with her memberships, man. PYC, make sure you thank Comey. Thank you, Comey, for the gifted membership. Oh, God. Any last words or impressions for the game? You know what? I don't mind giving my my last thoughts as it's coming to a close here. I don't mind doing that at the beginning of this stream. We can do that. So I will. You know, I hate that Baka just said that because I was gonna use that as an analogy, but now it's not funny anymore because he said it. Baki, why'd you have to do that, bro? I feel like I'm no longer. I no longer am. I have three feelings. One, I'm no longer worried. I'm no longer worried at all. If they can top what they've shown us in this beta or in this tech test, I'm not worried. I'm not even worried in the slightest. I am excited for a second one. I'm very excited to see what the game's going to evolve into. And by the time we get a beta, by the time the beta is here for global, I am very excited to see what that's going to feel like and what they're going to give us and what the other classes are going to look like. And three, I am sad because I'm not going to be able to play it for a long time. This game was more than I could have asked for. It was more than I could have asked for. It was the most refreshing experience I've had in a gacha game in a very long time. It wasn't cookie cutter. It wasn't, hey, we're going to take some mechanics and recycle them into a new gacha game. I am very pleased with the direction they are going with this game. Is there still room for improvement? Absolutely. I'm not saying this as a stan of someone who just wants the game, who is just going to be supporting the game. Like, yo, they need to fix a lot of things. But the fact that it was only a tech test, gives me so much hope. So much hope. I'm not worried. In fact, this is going to be like, you guys have already seen, right? Like, I've already created the Hypergryph channel for this. Like, I am ready. I am ready. I'm gonna keep all the normal Arknight stuff here, right? I'm gonna keep the normal Arknight stuff here, but what I decided to do was just put an Arknights playlist that directs to this channel here on that one, so I can continue doing the Arknight stuff here for the people who are expecting it. And all of my Arknights infield content, with the exception of one video that I already have uploaded on this channel that I'm just waiting to get approved, all of the infield content moving forward will be on this new channel. So if you want to see the infield stuff, you're going to have to be a part of the Hypergryph channel. But I'm happy. I'm happy. Whatever they're working on, whatever they're doing, whatever they're cooking over there, I'm going to be a part of it day one. No questions asked. I don't care what else comes out. I don't care. Like, this is how confident I am now. I don't care what comes out around the time that Infield says they're going to have their release date. when the game comes out, I am putting down everything for this. Exastrous, I'm excited for it. But infield is like, now, if infield was a 2 for me before, it's now an 11. Because I was skeptical before. It's now at an 11. Like, I'm not holding. Yeah. So those are my feelings coming out of the beta, or the tech test. Sorry, the tech test. I'm happy to have experienced it. And now I just have to wait. Now I just have to wait. But what I will ask of you guys, the way that you guys have been supporting me for this Arknights read-along and stuff like that, I'm going to need you over here, man. I'm going to need you guys. Because when I start cooking over here, it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. So those are my feelings going out of the tech test, for those who were curious. Yeah. Already subbed? Yeah, if you were subbed to my Snowbreak channel, it was my Snowbreak channel. So, yeah, you're probably already subbed, but if you're not, change that shit. Go sub now. Okay? No questions asked. Comey's gonna take over that channel too. Comey's crazy. Comey's crazy. I looked at how many subs I was gifted. Let me check again. I don't remember how much I had before, but it damn well wasn't over 50. I have 142 subs right, or members right now. It says that I gained 112 over the past 31 days. And it wasn't just Comey, it was Afro. There was a bunch of people who subbed. So, I just know that Comey was a heavy contributor to this, and it's kind of scary. Comey, you need to chill out. Like, this is a lot. This is a lot. I appreciate it, but this is a lot. There's a new Rhine chapter that just released on the website. There ain't no way. This is the same one that was new yesterday. No, this was there yesterday. This was there yesterday. Wait, you're already subbed? The fuck? Just like I said, jerk. Damn, I feel bad calling you that. This channel was my Snowbreak channel, so if you were already subbed there, then you're subbed to the new channel. Like, all right, let's go ahead and get started, because we have 8, 9, and then we have these 3 here, which I believe are all short. Calling people jerk now? Unsub? Don't unsub to me, man. Please, I beg you. Don't unsub to me. I need all of you. This is such a spicy freaking drink. I don't know how to actually explain it. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay. See, I don't really like her anymore. Like, the moment they actually, like, I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like her. Where'd I put my glasses yesterday? Was I really that mad? Hold on. If you guys didn't notice, I got new headphones today too because my other ones broke as I was taking them off. Yeah. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. No more stalling. No more waiting. Ifrit queried a terminal 3 hours ago. Queried a terminal 3 hours ago for maps of a surrounding area, but didn't leave any concrete search terms. They left the ward roughly 2 hours ago and exited Rhodes Island through a maintenance passage. Where are these kids going? Dr. Silence, has Ifrit mentioned anything recently? What are you looking for, Ifrit? Just our luck. It's an uninhabited desert. We don't even have any locals to ask. Desert? Ah. The oasis. We'll be at the Sprite of Lake's place in just a second. Hot. It's okay. I bet lake water's real cool. The Sprite of the lake can cure you, I know it. Just hang in there just a little longer. Oasis? It was in the fairy tale Ifrit read to Daria. Please search for any oasis in the vicinity. There's one approximately 12 kilometers out, but it's not along Rhodes' route. Is there a lake? There is. That's where they've gone. Telopsis, you stay here to provide backup. The rest of you prepare to search for Ifrit and Daria with me. Have the mobile team ready to craft. We depart in 15 minutes. Yes, ma'am. Hold it. We're only searching for 2 children. That doesn't call for your involvement, Saria. Very well. But I'll send a mobile team with you anyhow. She still feels the same damn way. I hate this, man. I remember why I was mad yesterday. Needleflies hibernate near the desert oasis, and Daria is in a highly unstable condition. She could lose control of her arts at any time. We flounder for 2 weeks, unable to connect with them, and it turns out we have to wait for them to invite us. These are real mysterious customers. That timing of the change of music was perfect. Didn't you say you could put me in touch? My guy heard director Saria and Mew Mew wanted in. Instantly declined. Said if we want to meet, gotta wait for their invite. That makes sense because they know who they're involved with, so it's probably sus to them. Still, his guy managed to render us untraceable. That's no slouch at all. I bet it's how scary you are. You defensies have real prestige outside, you know. It's Rhine Lab that holds the prestige. Our fighting name has steadily turned to infamy, though. Oh? Engrossed in her own research, Kirstine maintains no real oversight of Rhine Lab. Tactically, permitting each section to act near independently. The departments are now riddled with profit chasers and experimental theorists whose limits are steadily vanishing. It's reached the point of infighting. It's only a matter of time before the scandals get out of hand. Like Structurals, Parvis, he's the one that worries me the most. Because of how ultra purified his personality feels. His sheer unadulterated scientific temperament likely abides no moral code. His treatment of Ifrit, for example. You're worried about that? You mention it to Silence? No. I don't have enough proof yet. But should my concerns be founded, she's likely trapped herself in a vortex she's never even sensed. Parvis is not a man Silence can handle. The more she knows, the riskier her situation gets. But she's still got you. She's still got you, right? I'm running out of things I can do. Yeah, you've got it tough. I mean, the most I can do is look after myself, and I really can't. Then at least I got a good resume. Oh God, Mew Mew, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. You gonna stay here forever. By her side. You stuck. You stuck. I'm afraid you're out of luck there. Don't forget, they declined on both my name and yours. Huh? I'm just a poor little baby looking to survive here. So poor as to become Control's right hand? Is that why you won't trust me? No, it's irrelevant. If you do attempt anything funny, I'll bury you somewhere. No one will ever find you. Saya? I'm joking. No, you aren't. You were super duper unjoking just now. I'm joking. My ass, I want that thing I want that in writing. Oh man, I love this. The fact that she says I'm joking with a straight face and looking mad and shit. I'm joking. Old Town's Tremont. This should be the place. The letter says to wait for our liaison here. And then they'll give the specific address for our meeting. Watch it be the kids. Nope. Oh, Jesus Christ. The face that she gives. Okay. Yeah, that works, I guess. Eat. Sorry. You all right, lady? I'm fine. Just don't run into the road, okay? It's dangerous. Yeah, got it. Miss, you're really pretty. Oh, gosh. You kids know a fine word or two. Go on, back to playtime. See you, miss. Oh, man. That face she gives is literally priceless. Look at that shit. See you, Miss Mew Mew. Uh-huh. It was the kids. I knew it. It was the kids. And they run after him. You didn't say my name earlier, did you? And they bounced. Yo. What the heck? What? What the heck are you? I mean, I guess that works. Blue Water Street. Oh, they're putting him on a chase to find the actual location. 86 Beale Street? Beale Street. 7 Stone Lane? 12 Moon Lane. This has to be it, right? Do you have business with someone? Guest of the Tin Man. Did you say Tin Man? Like that Tin Man? Welcome. Welcome, both of you. Bring yourselves in. Clack. Everyone rumbling in the surrounding area. Make a veil, please. It's fine to meet you. You could call me the Tin Man. Never imagined we'd find the great detective Tin Man. Seriously, you're cautious. We had to tour like half of Tremounts. I'm flattered. I pale really before you two. Sir, I'm aware of your fame as an investigator, but I imagine that's not the capacity in which you're meeting us. Madam Saria, your purpose here is Hayden Pharmaceuticals, correct? Correct. Tell me what it is you're after. Perhaps in your investigations, we learned your organization had them marked prior to the incident, in which case you must have some knowledge. We hope to obtain evidence sufficient to charge them, as well as the identities of those backing Hayden Farm. Allow me to be frank. Your arrival has me befuddled. This music doesn't match, but I'm just going to keep going. Pardon? When I first received contact from you, I assumed you were coming to shut us up, to conceal any illegal human experimentation at Hayden 1. You did close the case as an accident, after all. No, you've misunderstood. Rin Lab certainly has concealed some events in the interests of many, but unlawful human experimentation is not precedented there. It can't be tolerated, and we have not given up uncovering the truth. Well said, but why would I hand what intel we've painstakingly gathered over to you? I'm trying to remember where the fuck I've seen him before, man. Sir, it's been months since the Hayden Pharmaceuticals incident. Months in which you haven't taken any action. I imagine there's something impeding you on your end too. Oh, IS2. Oh, okay. I've seen other people play IS2. So maybe that's it. Okay. Maybe. Interesting. Okay. And a PV maybe? That could be it too. But I think it probably could have been IS2. I've seen other people play IS, so. From the standpoint of halting illegal experimentation, our goals are aligned. I imagine gaining assistance from Rhine Lab will benefit your side in turn. Why would you want to meet us otherwise? Have you dealt with the test subject you've retrieved? She's getting treatment. Sorry, I see her pretty often. I only met her once. She was already up and at 'em by then. Sorry guys, I'm still waking up, so I'm trying to get all my. Yeah. The subject is still alive. She is. Is mint still the subject's favorite flavor of snack? Her favorite is strawberry. Also, her name is Ifrit. Yo! Yo! He has people behind listening, and he has cues so that he can get those people to start. Oh, that's crazy. Are you willing to talk to us now? This is what you've been after, Madam Saria? I would like to warn you. This is an exceptionally thorny case. The countless agonizing lessons I've learned in my long time have taught me that for something to be so thoroughly hidden, it has to be a matter beyond pardon and atrocity. It implicates many a person or organization that would seek to trouble you or I. Believe me, proceeding from here will be exceptionally difficult. Okay, that makes sense. Project Diabolic. Do you know of the Diablo? That's a race that's gone extinct. An ancient but powerful offshoot of the Sarkas. Oh shit, I just learned something new. Of which the most powerful was the Diablo of the royal court who went missing. Wait, those shards that Silence put into Ifrit, those were from this ancient Sarkas? Like it wasn't just like some manufactured thing? Oh shit. The legends brim with accounts of their paranormal formidable strength, enough to make many drool with expectation. So some have collected the surviving crystals. Oh my god, I hit it on the head. From their remains, which have been termed diabolic shards. Wait, those exist for real? They do. And may I mention, a portion have circulated into the hands of some very powerful people. The CU Department of Defense. Oh, I know where this is going. I don't like this. And this is why your progress will be so fraught. The DoD wants specialized organizations researching these shards in an attempt to rediscover that lost power for military application. Should this research succeed, the power they obtain may well shatter the current strategic balance between nations. The remains of our people should not suffer such blasphemy. What'd you say? Nothing. Oh, the darkness in which he said that. That's kind of, that shows his motivations, right? Oh damn, the DoD has mentioned her. I think they're using her name. I don't really know what's going on, but I think they're using her name. Or they're covering something up and still having her sign for it. I don't know which one it is just yet. Sir, where's the standing of this organization that backs you? You'll be no stranger. The Maylander Historical Society is my alliance. Huh? You call yourselves an academic research organization, so that was just okay. Looks like those rumors about the Maylander Foundation held a grain of truth then. Back on topic. So Hayden Pharmaceuticals was one of those tasked. We believe so too at first, but I found it very strange that the DoD would employ such a minor firm in such a critical and challenging project. You see, in order to implant the diabolic the diabolic shards in test subjects and spur them to fuse. They'd adopt a technique akin to the chimera treatment in their experiments. I imagine you know the difficulty of such a technique better than I. Wait. Am I reading this wrong? I don't think so. Given one of this project's ultimate aims is to create soldiers imbued with super strength iridium arts, the experiment is conducted on the human body right from the outset. Chimera, huh? We can attempt the chimera treatment. Yep. So he has always been sus. I was right on the money the moment I started suspecting him. We exhausted every resource we had and never grasped even a shred of intel on any of this. What would explain it is if your people had even higher clearance. That's not so pressing. Let's focus on the intelligence itself. Hayden had no ability to conduct this manner of experiment. Correct. Hayden didn't have the authority to handle a diabolic shards, only to conduct some early stage tests. There must have been a large-scale contractor with profound technological strength meddling this. I think you may already know the answer. I hate her even more. I hate her even more. I hate her even more. Oh, I can't stand this bitch. I can't stand her. I can't stand her. Kirsten. Rin Lab received the order, but clearly didn't want their hands dirty. So, maneuvering via a complex series of ownership arrangements, puppeted Hyden Pharmaceuticals. Trust Rhine to pull off such a method. They managed to blind practically every outsider to machinations. What does that mean? A plotter scheme. At the same time, beyond human experimentation, they carried out plenty of peripheral work to prepare for when they need to take up the diabolic shards. This included drug and arms development, portion of the files which even carry for your signature. Yep. So they've, jeez, man, this is so. Read your contracts, everyone. Don't just put your name on shit. I'm not mad. I'm more kind of disappointed in various aspects of this. Sawyer wasn't paying attention to what she was putting her name on. That's where this actually comes into play. Hence why do you think I was here to cover up the truth? These are all submitted as technological reserves at the time of project review, and I assumed they were pre-research items. I see tons of them. That's what has me most confused, and yet most amused too. The fact that you knew nothing about this. It seems those rumors about Rin Lab's internal strife held grains of truth then. Chimera experiment, internal budding documents. That surprised look on her face shows that she knows something too. Ecological tender to bid too? Muleys, you knew something about this from the start? No. It doesn't even align with Ecological's primary research directive. Think about it. All I knew was a new high-profile project. I wanted a slice of the pie. The fact that it had to do with Project Diabolic is total news to me too. You're in the same boat, right? Besides, if I knew any of this, why would I even dare to investigate it with you? So even Rhine Lab's internal documents are within your reach. We have our own channels. You can leave it at that. No, that's not what I mean. The reason you are all willing to reach out to us and happy to hand this intel over to us is that you want the help of... No, you want to make use of Rhine Lab's channels and capabilities to investigate the DoD. And showing me this Rhine Lab internal intel is your way of telling me you're already investigating Rhine. Is a warning to Rhine Lab. Your side is threatening me, correct? Whatever we do will depend on what Rhine Lab chooses to do. I will settle issues pertaining to Rhine Lab myself. I don't need any of you telling me what to do. Saria speaking. What? I'll be right there. That face on her does not look good. Sir, thank you for the intel. Additionally, though Rhine Labs deserves punishment, we don't need to put you through the trouble. I don't know what that reaction was for, but I don't like how she reacted to that. Madame Mulesies, I think that's how you say her name. Won't you go with her? As if I want to hang around with her at a time like this. Besides, she didn't invite me along. I'm very curious. Just what goal did our informant have sending out this intel from within Rhine Lab? Who knows? Pretty much everyone's got stuff they can't crack. And things they want, right? Please stay calm. Make an orderly evacuation. Ifrit. Where's Ifrit? Oh, this is back in the past. Got it. It's dangerous. Turn around and go back. 017 here. Primary target has broken through the area 6 on first floor. Don't panic. Director Saria will be here any minute. She'll handle the primary target. Hang in there. A little longer. The target? Hey. She's still seeing everything said as something. I have to get there before Saria. Hold her with your arts, quick. We can't. It's not doing anything. Retreat, retreat. Ifrit. Ifrit, wake up. Are you insane? Get out of here now. Watch it. Oh man, that look in her eyes is freaking scary, dude. Silence, what's the situation? Are you okay? Director Saria, Silence is not here. Parvis, did you have something you wanted to ask her? Director Saria, thank God Director Saria is back. Reg, status report. Test subjects out of control, actively unleashing arts on a large scale. Multiple fires burning within an HQ building. Fire control systems and perimeter firewalls all activated. Test subject has broken through to Area 4 on the first floor. Ready stronghold. Yes, ma'am. As to why Ifrit went out of control during treatment, our preliminary verdict is that she was affected by an unknown anesthetic agent during the treatment process. It caused our patient to go into cardiac arrest for a period. And during our subsequent, it was Silence's fault. It was Silence's fault. Because she was trying to get her out of there. Oh, that's crazy how that happens. At present, Ifrit is acting in a state of unconsciousness. We observe Silence's condition to be somewhat abnormal during the treatment. Would you know anything about that? Parvis, do you still insist on calling it a treatment even now? Director Saria, I don't understand what you're getting at. Our top priority should be ensuring the safety of Rhine Lab, should it not? Now I know what I have to do, but once this is over, we'll settle things with you down to the very last gory detail. Retreat. Leave the rest to me. Director Saria, understood. Ifrit. Oh, that music change. Ifrit. Fire. Such burning fire. Ifrit. Ifrit. Oh, damn. Saria is going through it. And it looks like she's going to kill Ifrit. Oh, no. This makes her look even worse. Just the timing she keeps getting into the fucking picture is just so bad. I'm starting to think of Silence as a fucking idiot. Like this is just really pissing me off. I think the core of why I keep getting mad is Silence. Yeah, it's Silence. It's not her fault entirely, but god damn, this is just pissing me off. Every single time something goes wrong, problem is you can't really blame her because she doesn't know what happens in the background. Yeah, but she's like being toyed with, right? She's being toyed with through this entire thing. She's, of course, she literally gets in front of the plan that's causing all of this, right? And she still believes the idiot feeding her information. In case you didn't notice, that's her skin. Yeah, you guys told me last time. That's why I'm not like making a big deal out of it this time. That's so cool. Oh, no, I get the connecting pieces. It's just, I'm thinking about this from, I'm looking at the entire picture, not just small pieces of it. Every single time that she's telling Ifrit that she can't see Saria, making it appear as if Saria is avoiding Ifrit. She's, oh man, this I'm thinking of more shit. Like this, it's just very frustrating. It's very frustrating. I know she doesn't have the entire answer. I get it. But it's still frustrating to see her keep on going back to this I need to keep Saria out of the picture. You obviously don't know something. You're still listening to the person that is causing causing you such distress. You've detected from the very beginning, because you can go back to early in the manga, you detected that something was wrong and that he was causing most of these issues, and still you're listening to him. You're letting him get in your head. Now you could say it's manipulation, yeah, sure, but there's a little bit of self-accountability a part of this too. It isn't just like, oh my god, it's pissing me off even more. Um, I think you're too clouded by Parvis manipulation here. Even if you take Parvis out of equation, I'm letting you cook. I hope you have a damn good argument, though. Sorry, did he hide a lot of nasty stuff about Rhine? Yeah, of course. But okay, so let's dive into that a little bit, okay? So, yes, there's a lot of shitty stuff going on at Rhine. But is she the reason this is happening? This right here. Is Saria the reason this is happening? No, this is all the professor and what's happening with Hidden Industries, whatever the fuck it's called. It's not Parvis's fault in terms of what Saria's doing. It's Parvis's fault. Okay, no, hold on. Let me backtrack a little bit. Okay, Saria is hiding a bunch of secrets. Cool. But it's not Silence's place in what she's doing to know these secrets. Saria is a part of the DoD. Silence is not. It is Saria's part to make sure the place is defended properly, right? So yes, it's Saria's job to try and protect Rin Lab as a whole. All right, hold on, let me cook. I'm getting to it. So she sees an issue with this man who's trying to instruct someone, teach someone, put someone under their wing, right? But she sees these inconsistencies and she's trying to get in the middle of it. All right. Now, on top of that, Silence learns the secrets of what's going on. She's discovering all this stuff. She's trying to figure it all out. She finds it. And guess what? She decides to keep listening to said person who is causing her such distress. This is a Silence problem right now. With this, what I'm looking at here, not the entire thing. There's a lot of issues with what you're seeing right here. This is a Silence issue. And the shitty professor too. This is a Silence issue. Silence keeps on coming in at the wrong times and listening to the wrong people. Yeah, she got emotionally manipulated. This is a Silence issue. The part that's frustrating me is a Silence issue from top to bottom. Yeah, and yes, she only believes in herself now. She doesn't trust anything, right? She doesn't trust anything that's going on. Look, we can go back, right? Even just this small little detail, think about the levels to how much she is panicking just to come to this conclusion, right? Right here. Primary target has broken through to Area 6. Standard talk amongst military personnel, right? She hears Saria and target, and she panics. This is a Silence issue. Yes, we agree on this in this case. It doesn't change the fact that Ephraim's gone full berserk. Saria would definitely kill her. That is true, but you can't discount the accountability here. You can't discount the accountability here. What led to this? What led to this? Just moments ago, what happened that took it to this measure? Silence was trying to protect Ifrit, so she tried to get her out of there. What did she do? She created a fucking drug that would put her into pretty much fake death. I don't remember what it's called. Yeah, pretty much fake death. So this is a silence issue from top to bottom. The part that's pissing me off is a silence issue. Everything else, I'm like, okay, I'm letting it happen. I'm just kind of trying to see where it turns out. Silence doesn't have the power like Saria. Yeah. What did Yoshi say? I don't see where Yoshi said anything. Silence has skill issue. Yeah, we agree on that. Yeah. Okay. That's the part that I'm frustrated about. It has nothing to do with Kirstine. I'm still processing all of that. That I'm still not really sure how to feel about it. She's pissing me off, but I'm not there yet. Like, I gotta understand what the motives for her are. But it all sounds sus. I'm going with the picture that's right in front of me and the cause and effect of everything that's happening. That's what's pissing me off. I can see what causes and what results in the issues, or in the I can see the causes of the issues and the results of these issues, and it all comes back down to silence every single time. Every single time. She feels it feels like she's word. Jesus Christ. Naive. Thank you. Naive. It seems like she's naive. Like she's here. She's very smart, but it's like it only takes this much to get in her ear and make her make the wrong decisions. And that's scary. It's very scary. I really want to like Silence, man. She was going to be my favorite going into this. But this manga is making me not like her too much. She is naive. That's the point of this story. Well, yeah. Okay. Okay. And this shit here, oh fuck. And this shit here, bro. Oh yeah. We need to get rid of this guy. Like, he needs to be offed. Like, he doesn't need to be handled. He needs to be offed. He needs to be done. Like, and Saria's kind of handling things kind of. She's doing the best she can, but still, there's levels of accountability here in each character's part, and it's actually like, yeah. And that look in her eyes. Okay. All right. I hate how invested in this I am, bro. This is why I don't have time to watch anime. This is why I don't have time to watch anime, bro. I wouldn't do any work. I've been thinking about this since yesterday. That look in her eyes, bro. It's like, get her out of your claws. Like, and now Saria's pissed though. Oh, here we go. Hold on. No. Please. Saria, I knew you'd take care of things. I fucking hate her, man. Structural submitted a rush report just now. They say someone poisoned the test subject with slumberfoot toxin to cause the accident. Sounds much like an inside job. Do you have any leads? I did it. Why? This is all I have left to try and stop you. Stop your Project Diabolic. Project Diabolic. Ah, so this is the project the report referred to. And what for? It's just another public-private partnership. So you knew the truth, but you hid it from me. No, if I recall correctly, It's a biology oriented project. Defense wasn't even in contention for the internal bidding. Director Parvis was very interested, so I gave it to him and tactically permitted him to carry out unlawful human testing. Oh, wait, I thought that was fucking curse. Let me read that again because now I got a different perspective on it. And tactically permitted him to carry out unlawful human testing? ? Coming from Saria? I already told you last time, I trust my colleagues' judgment and have no intent to interfere with how they experiment. This goes for all sections. Your hands-off attitude has led them to disregard all humanity. Should the truth of Hayden Pharmaceuticals come to light, you'll be in... Oh my God. You will irrecoverably drag Rin Lab into the abyss. Then don't let that truth come to light. I hate her. Kirsting. Physical attack detected. Emergency defense system activated. What? What's happening? What's wrong, Saria? Wait. Did her defenses activate on Saria? Shows that somewhere in there you still fear the threat of the mortal world. The fact that you installed perturbation? A deviation of a system, moving object, or process from its regular or normal state of path caused by an outside influence. Huh? Perturbation system in your own office. Didn't you always say it's pointless to vent your emotions? So maybe a little bodily hurt will bring you to your senses. She's going to fight her? What the fuck did this just turn into? Saria, raise your head and look a ways into the distance. She throws like multiple darts at her. Ecology, energy, eripathy. Only by doing our utmost to explore and overcome these difficulties. Okay. I thought this was just going to be a conversation. We will see the day when we truly save humanity. You ought to lower your head and take a look beneath you. Should scientific exploration disregard humanity's suffering and dignity, then you'll ultimately fall upon this great land, never to see the day you've been working towards. I've long been prepared to sacrifice everything for the sake of delving into humanity's answers unknown. Oh, this is crazy. I knew you were long since prepared. I'm excited. That was what drove me to protect you and the path you chose. In time, you came to exploit that protection and became sheltered, a recluse. You strayed too far off course. What you're doing now is fundamentally bad for all the lands, harming the people we meant to protect and save. What harms the people is starvation, war, eripathy, and a vanishing point with no end in sight. My path will bring a sooner end to it all. The path forward is not confirmed to stopping at nothing. It's been within our power to avoid sacrifice. Oh, this fight scene, bro. This fight scene. The price paid for the roundabout route of deliberation is all the more costly. Saria, you have room to protect with your sturdy calcification. But I do not. Saria makes it all the way over to her and punches the right beside her head, and she doesn't even react. She doesn't move. She doesn't react at all. You applied sympathetic resonance technology to the defense mechanism, I guess. No, it stopped by a wall? Like a wall, like, came up. Wait, what? Oh, I see it. What the fuck? You applied sympathetic resonance technology to perturbation. You said the goal of developing sympathetic resonators was to research originium structuring. They have, in fact, been used for precisely that. I'm sure it's a coincidence they can break my arts construct. Be cautious about everything. That's what you taught me. Damn. Against your own fucking friend. Okay, yeah. Well, I guess she's demonstrating why you should be against your, watch your friends. Yeah, she's demonstrating it, so I guess, yeah. Saria, stop. Saria, stop. Oh, she's getting closer. She's getting closer. Oh, you better be scared, bitch. You better be scared. Only you, Saria. Where are you going? I'm leaving Rhine Lab. No, you can't. I can't let you destroy Rhine Lab, and I can't let you ruin yourself. Then stop me here. I can't change you here, Kirsten. I'll use my own methods to put it all back on track. I can't have that test subject resuscitated no matter the cost. No need. I won't let you touch a hair on Ifrit's head ever again. Saria, there'll come a day when you understand. It looks like we moved back into current time, I think. Saria, we've got a signal from Ifrit's monitor cup. Yep, okay, yeah, we're back. She must be somewhere nearby. Copy. Mountain comms. What's that? Quick, speed up. What's that over there? Is that Daria? Watch out. What's going on? Dr. Silence, are you hurt? I'm fine. Quick, find cover. What's happening over there? Saria, Daria. Looks like Daria's lost control. Is that it? Yep, that is it. Episode 9. Eerie Break of Day. Why? Where did I go wrong? Did I miscalculate the dosage? Fail to fully account for a diabolic shard's impact? No, that's not possible. I worked and reworked out so many times. What did I get wrong? What are you... Oh, here we go. What are you doing here? There's still a way to save Ifrit, but you can't let a word of what happened here leak. Save her? A couple days ago, you were ready to murder her. Director Parvis said you took responsibility for the incident. Was that your aim then? Using this favor to keep me quiet? Are you going to cover up everything again? Make me act like nothing happened? Forget it. Whatever it takes, I'll find a way to expose the truth. The powers at work here are no laughing matter. If you follow through on that, you will be annihilated. Some would kill to get their hands on Ifrit. There are very few in a place to protect her. Losing you after everything else would make her fate far more tragic. Fine, I can keep quiet. I'll take good care of her. But I'll work out a solution for Ifrit without troubling you, Director Saria. So from now on, you are never to see Ifrit again. See, this... Okay, I'll stop. Whoa. Daria, look, it's the oasis. We're almost there. Hot, it hurts. Huh? Daria, what's the matter? Just hold on a little longer. You'll be all better real soon. What the fuck are those? Serves you right for challenging the mighty Ifrit, weaklings. Daria, you holding up? I'll get you to the spry of the lake real soon. You just don't quit. If you piss me off, I'm gonna... No way. Wait, what? What are those? You know the Casimiris type bugs? Are those? What are they called? Needle flies. Oh shit. Oh shit, Daria. Daria? Watch out. You can see the crystals literally coming right out of her body. What the fuck? Come on, get back here. Now what? 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 Oh, that's water coming out of the ground. So Daria's doing this. Music timing peak. Music timing peak. Daria, what's the deal? She's losing control. Yeah, she's losing control. Daria, what are you hitting me for? I'm your boss, remember? Oh no. Oh no. We have a signal. It's Ifrit's monitor cuff. Saria, we've got a signal from Ifrit's monitor cuff. Copying. Maintain comms, huh? What's that? Water in the air? A mirage? Quick, speed up. Got it. Hold on tight. Over there. What's that over there? Is that Daria? What's that sound? It's from below. Water. Watch out. And it spins the truck. Oh God. Dr. Silence, are you hurt? I'm fine. Defense is up. This is some serious power. All units stay vigilant. Daria is likely in a state of uncontrolled arts discharge. Quick, find cover. What's happening over there? Do you copy? Saria looks like Daria's lost control. Combustion. That fire. That's Ifrit. She seemed to be fighting Daria. Did she kill those needle flies? We need to protect Ifrit. Right. But if Daria's out of control, we have to stop her too. One moment. I have anesthetics prepped. Please, try not to hurt Daria if you can. Dr. Silence, we may have the anesthetics, but with such a major loss of arts control, they may not have any effect. No! This is a nerve block I refined myself. It's specifically for suppressing runaway arts. Alright, perfect. We couldn't ask for anything better. All units move to Ifrit. On it. Daria, didn't you want to go to the oasis? Come on. It's right here. Wake up already. Ifrit, silence. Ifrit, we're here to get you. Just link up with us. Daria's out of control. You're in serious danger there. No way, Silence. I've got to get Daria to the oasis. We're almost there. Anyway, Daria, Silence's crew is here for us. You gotta stop. She's still fighting it too. Oh man. Evasive maneuvers. Why are springs coming up out of the desert? Daria's arts are impacting the groundwater. And likely our own water content too. Everyone stay alert, please. Next wave incoming. Oh God. The water ball is scattered by fire. You guys okay? Oh, thanks. We couldn't rely on Ifrit didn't think we could rely on Ifrit at a time like this. All units, continue your advance. Ifrit, now's your chance to... Halt advance. This is quicksand. Oh no. Dr. Silence, I'll pull you out. Thank you. And oh God, this gets so much worse. Careful. No. The anesthetic. Don't. It's too risky. Oh, they just lost their only thing that could... I'm sorry, Dr. Silence. It was an accident, not your fault. It's the groundwater irregularities. They're causing the dunes to flow. Dr. Silence, is one dose of anesthetic enough to stop Daria? Yes, no problem then. We'll do it in just one. Okay. Still, how do we cross the quicksand? A detour might take us too far out. This much groundwater disturbance may attract more needle flies. We're not going to hold out much longer at this rate. Excuse me, can you freeze the quicksand in place? Just enough that we can pass over the surface? I'll give it a shot. And it looks like it was successful too. Yeah, it looks like it worked. Sorry, that's the best I can do. It's enough. Good thinking, Dr. Silence. Dr. Silence, it appears Ifrit is able to keep herself safe. Our caster has... I don't like how the music just went sad. That's a sign. Our caster has physical limits. I suggest prioritize dealing with Daria. She is the root problem out here. Alright then, this is our shot. Dr. Silence. With me. I'll suppress Daria together. Everyone else stay here and protect the caster. Roger. Daria's still spiraling out of control while Ifrit is attempting to hold her ground. Ifrit, I'm going to provide anesthesia to Daria. Can you try to distract her? On it. Daria, eyes on me. Daria's really getting crazy out there. Daria, just make it to the oasis and the Sprite Lake will cure you. Then we can go to Silence's crew back at Rhodes. They'll take you in, I know it. And they'll teach you a ton of stuff. And when you grow up, I bet we can be Rhodes Island's operators together. So just settle down and listen to me. Once we start training, we can fight all we want in the grounds. Dr. Silence, now. At the very last second, she notices. And she attacks Silence. Dr. Silence! Silence! And the anesthesiast's right there on the ground. Dr. Silence, you okay? Fine. Oh, damn. She's gone fucking waterbender on us. Spiraling even more out of control. So much that it's affecting the body. What's happening? Our body water is being drawn out. I think I'm losing it a little. Operator Barty, pull back. If we keep losing water at this rate, in just a few minutes we'll... Understood. Follow me along the evac route. The sand's still expanding, so watch your step. Dr. Silence, that's the wrong way. Dr. Silence, careful. Now of all times? Huh? Barty, catch. Protect the anesthetic. If she comes, damn it, go. And she attacks Silence again. Daria, no. Don't. And Ifrit takes the hit. No, Ifrit, no. Don't tell me. No way. We lost another one. No, she's fighting back. It's not over. Ifrit, get out of there. So this is where it ends. That's calcification. It's Saria. Dr. Silence, Ifrit, fall back to the tent rocks. Yes, ma'am. Silence, how are you? I'm holding up. Barty, status report. Yes, ma'am. We made an attempt to inject Daria with the anesthetic, but failed. Daria is currently... That's our final dose. Dr. Silence risked her life. Understood. Hold this area. Leave Daria and Ifrit to me. Yes, ma'am. Saria, you need to watch out for Daria's arts. No problem. I know a certain someone who also has water arts control. I have my methods. Saria, please bring them back to me safely. It's about time. God, she's straight up waterbender, bro. The eyes and everything. No, that's not waterbender. That's what is that mode that the last airbender uses? The when he connects with all the past, yeah, that. Avatar state, thank you. Saria, Ifrit. She's still lucid in Diablo form. Ifrit's been covering us now. It's like it just keeps getting worse. Ifrit's been covering us, even now. Something feels different this time. She doesn't seem to have fully diabolicized. Sorry, Daria can't hear anything I say to her, and she hurt silence. I just wanted to get her to the Oasis. Retreat for now. I'll bring her back to Rhodes Island. No, I'm taking her to the Oasis. Ifrit, the Oasis will not save Daria. That book is no more than I know. I know it's just a storybook. I know there's not going to be a sprite. Oh no. There's not going to be a sprite of the lake or whatever, but I promised her. Daria's the first friend I ever made on Rose who will goof around with me, and I promised Silence I'd take good care of her. Even if I can't cure her, I still want to make her wish come true. Even if I say I'll make it happen. Oh God. Hold tears. I'm gonna make it happen. I understand. Oh God, I don't think I can hold it. I'm about to restrain Daria. Listen to my instructions and assist me. And I'll make sure you get to the Oasis. Alright. Oh no, she's gonna fucking... Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. This is not the outcome I was hoping for. Dr. Silence, it's a situation just now. You should have sent me out. In that situation just now, you should have sent me out. But I have to say, what you did out there was extraordinarily brave. No, it was nothing. Daria, bring it. You versus the boss. Let's see who's stronger. Missed me? Oh, she's straight up. Oh, the one on the right, bro. She's literally going crazy. Move. Whoa. Nice, that's it. Come on. Keep up. It's so good. It's so good. The art is so good. Ifrit, you're a very brave girl. Do you remember? Back at the ruins, you found the strength to crawl back to me? To grab a hold of my hand with all the power you had? You've been through pain we can't imagine, but you always grit your teeth and take things head on. At times I wonder, if I was as strong as you in my childhood, who would I be today? Would certain things be different? Come to your senses. This is back. This is back. Come to your senses. I'll get you out of Rhine Lab. I'll never let anyone hurt you ever. But right now I need you to stop hurting people. Director Saria, the firewall's nearly given out. If this keeps up, the whole district will be at risk. Oh, she starts charging at Saria? Oh my God, this is too much. It's going back and forth and they're both really tragic. This is what really happened. Yeah. She hit Ifrit and she hit it, she slammed against the wall. And she's still charging at her. That diabolic shard is really fucking with her, dude. Oh, here comes Saria. She's charging it. She's charging at Ifrit this time. And now Saria's doing the same thing. I think Saria's doing the same thing to... I can't make that out. No, that's her and Ifrit. Okay, that's her and Ifrit. This is the place. I hate this playlist. Yeah, her and Ifrit are charging at Daria. And this is what led to what happened at with Ifrit with the sword to her neck. Ifrit, I'm so sorry. Oh, she has the sword. Or the blade. You came to see me. I have a present for you. Strawberry, my favorite. Oh, thank God. It's the Okay. Oh my God. I thought it was the sword. Oh! I didn't put that together. She didn't eat the whole thing? It was the sword, but she let go of it. Oh my God. This is so good. I'm so glad I bought this. I'm so glad I bought this. I'm so glad I bought this manga. Daria. Daria, you okay? Boss? You're awake, that's great. I'll take you to the oasis now. Look, you're gonna meet the sprite of the lake real soon. It's pretty. The boy and the water sprite had given help to many along the way. When the sprite of the lake met the tomb, she spoke of how very, very wonderful they were. And moved... I think I know what's happening. I don't like this. And was moved by their friendship. She cured the water sprite. Together, the water sprite and the boy returned home. And they are friends living happily ever after. Hot. How's that? Does it feel any better? It hurts. Here, have some candy. It's strawberry, my favorite. Candy will make the pain go away. Thank you, boss. It's sweet. Daria. She died there. Yo, there's so many layers to this leading up into this moment. Going back and forth just made it so... Let it out. I've held it back so much that I'm not gonna cry anymore. But it's like holding there, like it's like. And once again, the music changed at the perfect time, moving into the next segment. I hate this, man. Okay, let's finish it off. Rhodes Island Treatment Ward. I'm sorry, Silence. Are you hurt? I'm fine. I should be the one saying sorry. I wasn't able to cure Daria. I know you did everything you could. I might need to step away for a minute. Oh, fuck. Are you frightened? I'm never gonna see Daria again, am I? Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. not crying. I'm just walking it off. I'm just walking it off. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. I'm just walking it off. I'm just walking it off. Just so you see, I'm not crying. I'm just walking it off, chat. I'm just walking it off. I'm just walking it off. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, God. I'm never gonna see Daria again, am I? No. Makes me think how one day, just the same, I'm never gonna see you or Saria again. And I get really scared. Ifrit. In the end, every one of us will die, and that includes me and Saria. The time, the cause, those are only things that might set us apart. And none of us can escape that. That's exactly why, while we're alive, we give everything we have to do. While we're alive, we give everything we have to do what we're meant to do. To be with the ones we love. To make ourselves and our loved ones happy. So we leave no regrets. Meaning you did great. You made Daria's wish come true. You let her pass without regrets. You never know. She may well be a water sprite now, living in the oasis. Oh yeah. And this is what tells... Oh man. Oh, yeah, and I gotta thank you guys for helping me get Daria there. Strawberry. Here, Silence, take this half. Huh? I'm very sorry about Daria, it's Calcit. The therapeutic results of that chimera treatment were an unlikely miracle at best. I understand Rhodes Island had exhausted all options. The attitude towards and conduct regarding the infected. Ah, jeez, this. I am trying hard, chat. I am really trying hard. I already can't read right. This is like worse. The attitude towards and conduct regarding infected here falls not an inch short of Mulesey's descriptions. I trust Dr. Silence too. Well, thank Rhodes Islands for the analysis, or for the assistance you've provided. It was Dr. Silence who gave the most of all of us in treating Daria. The effort she gives for each patient inspire respect in all our medical operators. In my time working with her at Rhine Lab, I felt that she had the power to change things for the better, but I was worried at the time that her innocence would thwart her. That's literally... I'm not going to say it. I'm going to leave it alone. I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew I wasn't crazy, dude. Let's end it there. I'm the type to literally... I told you so. I'm that guy. I told you so. That is the most precious, remarkable thing about her. Should that be innocence channeled into that staunch pursuit of her ideals, she'll become as firm as unbreakable. Will you require some time to rest? No. I'll stop at nothing to see our agreement through. I'll continue to obstruct Kirsten. I cannot let Ifrit's suffering play out again. We gotta talk after this, because there's a lot of thoughts going through my head right now, and it scares me going into Lone Trail. Wait. No, not yet, not yet. You still won't tell Dr. Silence anything? There are times when the truth can make a person stronger. I'll weigh your suggestion, but it isn't time yet. Saria, take this. Ifrit wanted me to give this to you. She wants to express her gratitude. I'd like to thank you too. You saved us. But I still cannot forgive you, nor can I forgive Control nor Rin Lab. I understand it's something that I won't be able. It's something that won't be so easily forgiven. I know how powerless I am. I haven't been able to protect anybody, be it Ifrit or Daria, and neither have I prevailed over anything, be it Director Parvis, Control, or the Euripathy that's taken countless lives. You've done everything in your power and done very well at that. No, I've hardly done enough. You've fucking redeemed yourself at the last moment. At the last fucking moment. I was gonna hate you ending this. As weak as I am, I will do everything I can. One day I will cure them. Ifrit, Joyce, or even more numerous infected still. Yes, if anyone can do it, it's you. All right, I'm leaving. At the last moment. And she eats the candy. Oh, man. What an incredible manga. What an incredible manga. Oh, God. What an incredible manga. What an incredible manga. How long are these? Oh, these are super short. Okay, let's go through these real quick and then we can talk, chat. Because I want to know your thoughts on a few things because there might be some. Okay. Oh God. You should have bought the physical copy. I bought 3 of them. I'm just waiting for them to get here. Yeah. I'm okay, before we even start, I'm thinking of doing like a manga wall, like in my apartment, and I wanted to make sure that this was going to be like the first thing in that collection. Why 3 is the question? Because I'm thinking about giving one to one of my friends to get him into this, because I've been trying to get him into Arknights for a moment, and one would just be up on my shelf and never touched, and then one to actually read. I wasn't anticipating reading this on stream, so I was just gonna read it when I got them. Yeah. Yeah. So like I knew exactly what I was doing. I had a whole plan for it. I got a friend. He's a manga nerd, and just watch. He'll be trapped in the Arknights lore very, very soon. I just need to get the freaking manga. I don't know when they're shipping them out. All right, you dragged me away for this. I expended the candy you gave me, and I don't know what brand to buy. Well, you could have just asked me with your words. Your help is appreciated. All right then. Alright then, Buster. Watch carefully. This is Mama John's Orange Storm. It's hard currency among kids. Is this her going to buy the candy? It's the absolute safest choice. Here's a Pitts Maximum. Big popular after a feature on Gourmet for the regular Joe. Not bad, my favorite as of recent. And here's, seriously, I've thrown like a million of these things at you. No pushback at all. You're being a real sandbag here. Huh? I have no idea what the differences are between any of these. You're kidding me. Did Ifrit never tell you her favorite flavor? She said all the ones you gave me were good. Even the vinegar pickled cherry one? She never said any of them were bad. Alright, Ifrit's happiness is on the line. I've got to get serious. Orange Storm's a must. The same brand strawberry's also classic. You take that too. Kids are not going to like coffee. I'm wondering, could this help with Library's sleep patterns? That's the ad talking. Whatever speck of coffee's in there, not going to do anything. Still, as a gift, it's not a bad choice. Guess you're not 100% sandbag. This is kind of cute. Let's go. Time to pay, huh? I didn't grab the maximum, though. I did. What? I thought you didn't eat sugar. This one's for you. Oh? You actually remembered. I like this brand. That's some progress. So you're telling me you don't want it? You want me to refund that one, ma'am? Okay, I'm sorry. That's cute. And look at the face. She's like, oh, you paying attention. You paying attention. What? Wait, what? I wanted to zoom in, but I can't see what that is. Nemiu's messing with some water-related stuff. Water Sprite. Are you Ifrit? Oh, this is when she went to meet. Okay. Who the hell are you? My name is Mulesy. You're a water sprite? Mulesy? Mew Mew. I can call you Mew Mew, right? Mew Mew? Oh, pretty cute name. You thought of actually. Okay, I'll read that whole book you just sent me, Comey, in a minute. Oh, you sent that 41 minutes ago. I'll read that whole book in a bit. Well, pretty cute. Name you thought of, actually. Alright, you can call me that. I thought a water sprite would be prettier, though. Damn. Damn. What are you doing? Making a wish. Water sprites make wishes come true, right? Storybooks these days. What did you wish for? It doesn't work if you say it out loud. What? Not even to the water sprite herself? Can you actually make a wish come true? Of course he's. But the water sprite's clan isn't as powerful as it used to be. She's looking for a way to restore its former vitality. Still, doesn't mean I can't do my best for little Iffy. Oh, thanks, Mew Mew. What the heck? I hope these are in the physical ones too, these bonuses. I know you had it super rough, Ify. Ifrit. Oh, okay. Lots of no goodies bullying you. I can help you teach them a lesson. Really? Mm-hmm. Now tell me, Ify, how did the bad people bully you? What did they look like? I see. Well, Ify, it's time I went. Remember, don't tell anyone I came to see you today, or else it won't work. Uh-huh. Are you gonna come see me again, Mew Mew? Yep. I think the time will come again. Alright, Ify. See yas. I'll wait. You said you'd help me teach the bad guys a lesson. Saria said that too. But she's looking really beat lately. Can you help Saria? Yep, leave it to me. That's why she wants to stay. That's why she wants to stay by Saria's side. That's Silence footsteps. Wow. Guess I better get going. Remember, keep our secret. Oh, she can turn to fucking water? I didn't know she could do that. What the That's cool. Huh? Silence? Why aren't you asleep yet? Ifrit, did you? Wet the bed? As if. Sorry. Water clones. Ah, okay. Help. Wait. What? When is this? When is this time frame? Is this during the fires? Help. Help me save her. Are you okay? Wait, that's the test subject from the fire, isn't it? Here, hand her over to defense. Defense's job to deal with her. You're not saving the subject, are you? Do you want us dead? Yeah. Oh, this is after. Okay. You can't let the subject live. Save her. I lost my data. She destroyed years of hard work. Do you know how many we've lost? And you wanted to save her? This goddamn monster deserves to die. Kill her. It's all your fault. This is all on you. Hand her over. You can join her. Hold it. Oh, it's going to give me some context as to why she's Director Parvis. This is a valuable subject to Rhine Lab. And as for defense, they'll establish safety with us. Fine. Silence, are you okay? Let's go. There's a backup recess on the basement level. Go. Adrenaline administered. Cardiac arrest. That's the name of what I was looking for. Cardiac arrest. Begin CPR. Hang in there. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. How is she? No improvement in Ifrit's indicators. All plans determined ineffective. Silence. Dr. Silence is presently overworked by several hours. Immediate rest is prescribed. No, she won't hold on much longer. Silence. You've gone days without stopping or sleeping. You'll break first at this rate. No. These plans may have had no effect, but there must be some way. There has to be a way. I'm still... And she passes out. How long did I sleep for? No. I don't know what that says. Silence, you're up. How do you feel? That was a real scare. Did someone come by just now? Who left this here? Nobody. Wasn't us. What is this drug? I haven't seen this brand before. Wait, I think it might have somewhere. Really? Do you remember the charity work we were doing last year in Shantytown? Rhine Lab has conducted research in this area for years now. Why did I do that? Rhine Labs has conducted research in this area for years now, with many breakthroughs discoveries made in treatment of late-stage erypathy. We believe that in the near future, there will be nothing to fear from erypathy. Oh, okay. Are these? Yeah, okay, I get it. This is in This is out in the open of Colombia, like on the streets of Colombia. What are these? I don't see any Colombian lot number or certification on this drug packaging. It's too dangerous for you to be using these. Please, I promised the guy I'd keep it a secret. Please don't tell anyone. He said he lucked out and met a kind soul that gave first aid to his son, who was having an acute erypathy flare-up, and they left him some meds for follow-up therapy. But asked that he keep the help strictly confidential. According to him, They're more effective than any expensive drug on the market, and alleviated his son's symptoms almost instantly. But he begged me not to tell anyone, so I never brought it up. How did these meds turn up here and now, though? I'll apply for some tests on it. No time. But we have another way to verify it. You can't mean... Shanti Tremont. The patient's condition is extremely severe. But if I can get in touch with the maker of this pharmaceutical, I might get some inspiration or even aid from them. Well, I'm begging you. This may be Ifrit's last hope. I'm begging you. Oh, you're the Rhine Lab scientist from that one time. You're here giving lectures again? Sorry. That's not what we're here for this time. No, that's all right. We have to thank you for last time. My girl loves the book you gave her. Thank you, miss. When I grow up, I want to be a scientist at Rhine Lab too. Oh, that scared her. It's the Rhine Labbers. They're here. Oh, she doesn't like that. She wants people to stay away from Rhine Lab, but it's making Rhine Lab look good. Must be murder for you to come out so far. Got any new breakthroughs with your Uripathy research? My brother was wicked excited after your lecture. He went days without sleep. Any day now, you're going to have that treatment for us, he hopes. Yeah. If you're curing Uripathy now, you better keep us in the loop. Well, I hear sometimes you recruit volunteers in the clinical trials. Can my wife apply? She's deathly ill, and I'm hoping she gets treatment sooner than later. My girl's the same way. Those crystals keep growing on her. You think maybe she could be a volunteer? Same for my baby. Could you take part? As long as my baby could get some treatment, I'm fine. I don't got much money or anything, but if I can help out in any way. The weight of hope, yeah. Same here. Can I be one of those volunteers? I'm down to take part in those trials of yours. Can I apply too? And me, I'm begging you. Oh no. It's just a bunch of people saying they want to help. And now she's literally, please, everyone slow down. Please. Let me do it. I'll go, please. Silence. I'll do it. Hold on. Everyone calm down. We need space. Oh, it's too much. All of you, please stop. Jane? And, oh, okay, they're following Jane down the slums. The one you're looking for is in there. Hey, Aunt Jane. Didn't I say to keep away from here? Go play somewhere else. Why? I never forgot why I left my hometown to come here. I never forgot their pain. Oh, wait! Wait. Oh, I won't be able to find her in this. Isn't she in one of these first chapters? Is it? She was one of the harassers. Okay, yeah. Oh, it's one that Saria chewed out. Okay. I knew I had seen her before. Oh, wow. You must be Dr. Silence. The name's Lando. And she's just like explaining everything to her. Dr. Silence, welcome to Rhode Island. So this is how all this took place. Why wasn't this in the actual manga? Lando was moved by our sincerity in those meetings. He has conveyed to me his trust and respect for you. That said, I hope you understand that we've carried out background checks on you, which raised some questions I hope you'll be open and truthful in answering. Please ask away, Dr. Calcett. Given your position, How did you obtain Rhine Lab approval for a partnership at this level? I imagine that for them, Ifrit still holds tremendous value alive. Especially for Professor Parvis. Silence, there you are. You still haven't approved the application I submitted. Ifrit's outlook is not optimistic. We need to try any other medical avenue ASAP. And I presume you would rather have Ifrit alive too. You can take the subject for treatment anywhere you'd like. I trust your judgment. Silence. While there still remains some things about you that limit you. Wait, silence. While there still remain some things about you that limit you, I'm nevertheless sure that out of all my students, you're the most diligent and most gifted one. I trust that in the end, you'll realize that Rhine Lab exists precisely for people like you. Only in this environment, under these conditions, may you circumvent all possible obstacles and put your talent and ambition on full display. Take it, Silence. Project Diabolic is extremely highly classified, so you'll need Control's approval too. I've already scheduled you a meeting with her. When she signs off, you'll be free to take the subject and get going. Silence. Rhine Lab will not fail your abilities nor your ambitions. I and Rhine Lab will be here awaiting your return. Oh, don't tell me. She better not go back to Rhine Lab after this. Hello, Control. I'm Structural Section Researcher Olivia Silence. If you allow me to briefly explain our partnership's goals, and go. Given your Control so decisively approved, I gather she's deeply cares for Ifrit's life as well? No, I believe it was precisely the opposite. Yeah, she doesn't care. Was there something else you needed? Didn't hear a single thing she had to say. She approved so easily because she didn't even care. I'm so confused, man, on her stance. I'm so confused on her stance. Oh, look at me. It's me. Yeah. I'm so confused on her stance, man. I don't know. No, Silent. She just like, she seems silent. She seems kind of still skeptical of some things, but I don't really know if she's really leaving Rhine Lab. Like, I don't understand. She just doesn't care as long as all they do. All she wants is an ethical Rhine Lab. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like that's gonna exist, does it? Don't forget about my DM. Okay. Let me show you this book she sent me, okay? Look at this. Look at this fucking book she sent me. Like I didn't just read a whole bunch of chapters from a manga. Tsudo explained where this mindset from Silence came from. Is if you remember, Parvis talked about how the true job of defense director is to keep the dirty secrets of Rhine Lab under the rug. As per her not leaking the truth about Hayden Labs in the news broadcast, as said it was simply a mistake because Sawyer withheld the truth and kept Rhine Lab clean. And it is implied that this has happened many times. In order to keep Rhine Lab, okay, I gotta do this because I'm seeing words jumbled. Rhine Lab from getting in trouble for human experimentation, she would need to take care of Ifrit. The guards that appeared are part of her department and were referring to Ifrit as a target and it instead of a human. Yeah, I get that. And how Saria will handle it. If they fully mean Saria will. Yeah, I got the context. Yeah, you're explaining what I know. Like, I think you're misunderstanding that. Hold on, let me just finish reading this. Saria will kill the target and hide things as always. Rhine liked to keep chugging along. People just didn't know how close Saria had come to Ifrit and how morale Saria has become in Silence's eyes. The only way to prevent this from getting out would be to kill Ifrit along with everything that happened, and that Saria would even consider raising her knife to Ifrit. Yeah, okay, yeah, I understand this. Oh wait, at the very end it doesn't help either, because instead of Saria helping Silence bring this to light, her first response is, we can help Ifrit, but you must keep your mouth shut. Okay, yeah, I get all of that. None of that was questioned. The problem here is that the actions, and it is very simple. The actions cause the reactions. Everything the reactions, the actions cause the result. There we go. The actions cause the result. Everything Silence was doing was only making things worse. It wasn't helping. That was the only point that I was trying to make. It wasn't anything too deep. I understood all of what you just said. I got the outer layers of what was taking place in Rhine Lab. But my problem was with Silence specifically. Silence felt like Silence just kept fucking shit up. That's the way I'm gonna just say it. She just kept fucking shit up. But the only thing that I didn't account for, where I was wrong, was it wasn't Silence's fault entirely, because she didn't eat the candy, the full candy. Maybe if things would have been very different in that situation, but still, it just feels like Silence didn't understand. Silence wants to handle everything, but gets nothing done because she's just a nobody. Some grad scheme things. Silence Simpson to check W. I mean, hey, let them feel the way they feel. I just read it, so I get it. I get what happened. You can accept what I'm saying or not, but I mean, that's what happened. We saw it in plain view. Like, I just read the whole thing through. So, she kind of redeemed herself at the end where she said she's going to keep on going, but I mean, I want Silence to be. I want Silence to do what Saria was fighting to do. Saria isn't, while Saria has a bit more power, right? Saria was digging. She was doing everything she could to find the truth. And it kind of felt like Silence didn't do her due diligence in situations and just reacted. Hey, this must be happening, so I must do this to protect. No, dig for more of the truth. Try and come to your own decisions based off of the intel that you gather. But I get it. She didn't have the power to do that. It just felt like she was more reactionary than actually trying to uncover the truth for herself. I feel the issue is even after Saria got her answer, she still didn't do anything with it. Yeah. Like employing a big company. That's a good point. Like it's feels like I'm the only one who's with Chaotic. I mean, wait, I can't read the whole thing because it's the way that the heart is in the way. Hold on, let me see what you just said. Yeah, she's doing dumb shit in the manga. Like it's like you can still be on her side and admit that she's fucking up here. Like it's like you can still want her to be a better person in the story. I want her to be better. I like Silence, but I want her to make better decisions. That is literally it. That's why I say it's easy for us to be frustrated, but if I'm Silence, trusting Saria blindly would be done. It is. It is. I agree with you on that. It is. But there is work that can be done. There is work that can be done when she is free to make sure that she's making the right sound decisions, right? So it's all about the choices that you make with the information that you're given. And I feel like she was just so against Saria so hard that it was like, you know there's more information here. Why are you so adamant of keeping Ifrit away from Saria? I think this made me care more than anything else that I've read in a long time. This manga was fantastic. I haven't cared this much. Like, yeah, I loved every moment of that. I don't want to stop yet. The stream's only like I don't want to stop yet. I think you're gonna love Lone Trail Chaotic. I can feel it. I'm so scared to go into that. I'm so scared to go into that. Dorothy. What's the name of it? Dorothy's Vision. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You told me to watch this first.
Access permission required. ID confirmed. Joyce Moore. Request received.
No, I'll hold it.
Processing. Permission authorized. Welcome to Rin Lab LLC internal database. Selecting files. File number X001. Confidentiality, business use. Loading. Successfully loaded. Rhine Lab LLC is based in Colombia and headquartered in the...
Video sounds low? Bet. Wait, you're out of here, Comey? Later, Afro. Have a good one, bro.
Nomadic city of Tree Mounts. It is Terra's most renowned high-tech company, with operations in clinical medical services, biotechnology, robotics research and development, and many others. Rhine Lab consists of 10 business sections, with the components control section as the core of the company to lead 5 scientific research sections.
Oh, this is gas now. This is gas now. Hold on. Start over.
Lab LLC internal database. Selecting.
I was still thinking about the manga. Sorry.
File number X001. Confidentiality, business use. Loading. Successfully loaded. Rhine Lab LLC is based in Colombia and headquartered in the nomadic city of Tree Mounts. It is Terra's most renowned high-tech company, with operations in clinical medical services, biotechnology, robotics research and development, and many others. Rhine Lab consists of 10 business sections, with the components control section as the core of the company to lead 5 scientific research sections and 4 general affairs sections. Considered Rhine's central leadership, the current control of the components control section, Dr. Kirsten Wright, achieved her PhD in particle physics and co-founded Rin Lab with Ms. Saria. She paved the path for quick expansion of Rin Lab with her outstanding entrepreneurship and eager quest for knowledge. The structural section digs in depth into the structures and forms of the basic particles of living beings in Terra. It also conducts studies on how structure impacts the basic function of biological molecules. The director of the section, Aaron Parvis, is an expert in the field with research experience of over 40 years. He is a gentleman with extreme persistence in terms of research goals. The energy section studies and exploits originium, sunlight, geotherm, and biotherm as thermal resources. The section also researches the storage and application of all forms of energy. The director, Mr. Ferdinand Clooney, is confident and aggressive in his approach to gain resources and support for Rhine, which drives forth many research projects. The Originium Art section, core to the research of basic principles and application of Originium arts, is led by Ms. Dorothy Franks. Being the complete opposite to Mr. Ferdinand Clooney, Ms. Franks is idealistic and determined.
I just realized we didn't see Dorothy a single time in this entire thing, and I thought this whole Rhine Lab thing revolved around Dorothy. So now I'm curious as to what her role is.
To reach the goal of eliminating individual differences in talent of using Originium arts. The ecological section examines the evolution of Terra's creatures and how it relates with the environment. Mulesys, the director, adds her liveliness and many times...
Oh, I said her name right!
...to the company's operation. According to private sources, Mulesys is a firm supporter of the control within Rhine. The scientific investigation section is Rhine's extended footprints in the vast world of Terra. The members cross the boundaries of civilizations in order to embrace and bring back the unknown. The section has currently set up a permanent research station in the ice field of northern Sami. Besides the 5 scientific research sections, Rhine Lab also has business section, defense section, engineering section, and human resources investigation section. They are respectively responsible for public affairs and communications, R&D and related personnel security, information.
This gives off an umbrella corporation type of feel. That's why I said this feels familiar. This gives off like an umbrella corporation, like in Resident Evil type shit.
Disclosure, emergencies handling, mechanical design and robotics of R&D equipment, as well as human resources management. Rhine Lab encourages its staff to independently seek research interest and establish projects, and therefore has a deep been selected. Lab 1 of Hayden Pharmaceutical Processing. You're entering confidential internal archive. File number C023. Confidentiality, highly confidential. Related archive, diabolic crisis. Case records. Hayden Pharmaceuticals, a Columbia-based pharmaceutical company, accepts investment from Rhine Lab LLC. Lab 1 mainly conducts Originium implementation into living creatures. During the experiment, the subject Ifrit went out of control, resulting in a complete burn down of the lab and death of its owner, Hayden Rant. The case was considered closed as a complete accident. Any public disclosure is prohibited. Rhine Lab instantly transferred the subject. The experiment was reinitiated. Defense Department Director at the time, Ms. Daria. Warning, illicit access detected. Permission denied. Exiting the database portal.
And a thing that didn't click before, but now it clicks after like hearing it. it was really easy to continue those trials simply because the investment came from Rhine Lab. So some of the people from Hayden probably just transferred over, right? So that part didn't click. I was too focused on what I wasn't liking. Oh God, this is so good. This game is so good in terms of storytelling and gameplay, bro. I love this shit. I fucking love this shit. It all the context. God damn. This is crazy. Someone sent this to me. Who was this? Oh. The candy lover. Thank you. I got a Baki. There's no such thing as mad science. It's just a means to an end.
Rhine 生命アーツ応用課の主任を務めロドスの人たちにはもうサイレンスさんが紹介してくれちゃ
Chat, am I gonna like Dorothy? I have a feeling I'm not gonna like her. Oh no. Oh no. This game is single-handedly making me not like characters that I thought I was gonna like. I am so curious about this. Okay, so we're gonna watch one of the PVs, and Baki sent me the. See, I was just about to watch that because Kythius. I'm sorry, names suck in my head, but Kythius sent me the first one.
ライン生命アーツ応用課のドロシーよ。ようこそ私のラボへ。アークナイツ、水玉の夢。安心して、ここはとても安全な場所だから。
Even the PVs make characters look fucking wholesome. And I just.
どんなに綺麗な言葉を並べられても無駄。それでごまかす気なの。今さら信じるとでも。Arknights, 水玉の夢。
All right, we're gonna watch Frostbite's. Okay, I do this every single time. You guys know the drill, but I'm going to ask you guys to do it again. Every single time we watch another content creator's video, I ask you guys. Hold on. I ask you guys to put up the window if you can, and give them the view, because we have over 100 people here, and it's, you know, I don't want to ever feel like I'm taking views from someone, even if they've I don't want to ever feel like we're taking views from someone who's worked hard for them. So if you can, make sure you go. You open the link I'm about to place in the chat. Put that link up and then in Chrome in the tab, go to mute site just to have it muted so it doesn't interfere with this stream, and just let it play. Like let's give them the support, you know? So yeah. All right, Frostbite. Your version of the video is good, approved by Baki. And yeah, don't mute the video player because it won't count. Mute the tab in Chrome. Yeah. Komi and Baki both approve of this. So, let's get started. We got a 30-minute video. We're going to watch it in its entirety. Let's get it popping.
Ah, yes, Colombia. The land of opportunity and equality. Or so it seems. The youngest country in Terra. Colombia was once a small Victorian colony of various city-states in their northwest barren land territory. But during Victorian conflicts with the Gaulish Empire, the settlers of this colony took this chance to declare their independence. But of course the Duke who was in charge of this colony won't let that happen.
Hold on.
However,
I wasn't paying attention to my phone and something popped up. Give me 1 second. I shouldn't have to stop stream for this, but yeah, just give me a minute. It's only 10:20. Oh, I felt like I was streaming much longer.
because mainland Victoria was too busy with their own things, Victoria has sent no assistance to the Duke of this wasteland. And thus the colony managed to win the fight and declare their independence. And Colombia was born. Over the years, Colombia has slowly expanded its territory and influence. It uses the idea of the Colombian dream to attract people and help grow the nation. No matter what country you are from, race, infected or not, you are almost certainly welcome to Colombia, and has the same freedom and the chance to become success as everybody else. And this is part of the reason why the people of Colombia are more diverse compared to other countries. Colombia has always been focusing to expand their settlement to the west, where the barren land full of dangerous environment and creatures are located. To make this expansion reality, the government and some megacorp hires people to pioneer those barren land. The pioneers mainly consists of lower class citizens and immigrants. But it's also famous for becoming an escape for those who are in debt, infected who refuse to be put into the quarantine zone, and petty criminal who wants to avoid getting thrown into jail.
Damn.
And talking about infected, Colombian treat the infected decently. But only if you have the money to pay for the extremely expensive insurance. Or you have a high value to certain organization or firm. If you don't, then it's either the quarantine zone or becoming a pioneer. Most will choose the latter, as the treatment at the quarantine zone is considered worse than being in a prison.
Oh God.
And if you choose to become a pioneer, the pioneers are responsible to secure an area in the barren land and establish residential areas. Some will settle down and cultivate that area under the nation or company's name, while some others will keep working to another construction or expansion project. Although those pioneers are considered the lifeblood of Colombia's westward expansion, but they always become a target of ill treatment and social neglection. Besides Colombia's westward expansion, Colombia with the
Why does it sound like this is literally they just took America and just threw it and gave it a different name. Yeah. Yeah.
help of its many mega corporation, is also pursuing technological supremacy in Terra, in an effort to triumph over other Terran great powers. One such company that the Colombian part.
Oh no, I already knew that. I'm just saying like it now we're hearing like the the full concept of Colombia, right? Instead of just, hey, it's America. Like you can say something is Italy, but with a different name in Arknights, right? But now we know the core values of what America actually is actually in here. The shitty parts and the good parts. So it's like, what?
Partner with his Rhine Lab. And in the story of Dorothy's vision, we will see the story of Dorothy, who came from a family of pioneers, and her effort to create her vision of a perfect world into reality. And also expand the story of Rhine Lab and Colombia.
Is that loud enough, guys?
Alright, we are in the nomadic city of Tremounts in Colombia, the hearts of Colombian science and technology, and where Rhine Lab HQ is located. The exact date of this event is unknown, but it happens sometimes after the aftershock of Victorian incident, and around 4 years since the diabolic crisis, Orsaria left the Rhine Lab. The first
Okay. Yeah, okay, no, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Since the diabolic crisis, Orsaria left the Rhine Lab. The first thing we see in the story is Mulces, the director of Rhine Ecological Section. She is one of Saria's insiders in Rhine Lab ever since she left the company, and has found a secret plot between Ferdinand, the director Energy Section, with the Colombian military, specifically with someone called the Colonel, that will put harm to Kirsten, the leader of Rhine Lab, and
see, I liked her at the very, like, at the first section where they where I was introduced to her. I was like, okay, she has this vision, right? Nah. Auto occur, like, what do you mean? Who would I choose? Like, what does that mean? I choose neither one. They're both maniacs. What like what are you asking? Like, if you just mean like simply on like wait, no, what are you asking? Straighten up, my man. I am straightened. Like, this is like a chair for my back. I have it like tilted back so it helps my back. I don't care. She did nothing wrong. You can't change my mind. You know what? No. Just like W's done nothing wrong for me. You're right.
turn the company even worse. Someone is chasing her from Rhine HQ to the commercial district, and is trying to contact Kirsten, but she didn't answer. Soon Mulces is intercepted by mercenaries. Their leader, Hoel Haya, has a little chat with Mulces.
See, I was hoping to hear her name correctly. How, like, okay.
First, revealing Mulces is apparently an elf, believed to be an extinct race in Terra, and also revealing she's
Comey, I'm calling you because I want you to tell me how to say her name. It's bothering me now. I've heard it so many times wrong. Just say the name and we can hang up. That's all I want. You cool? I'm not logged into the fucking game, Magia. Say her name for me. How do you say it? Hello?
Hi.
Hi. How do you say your name?
I've always just pronounced it Hoel Hayak, but
So you don't know either.
that's how I've done it, just based on how it's spelled.
Okay. Thank you. Call me.
No problem. Bye, chat.
Why do you sound dead? Are you sleeping?
Well, I woke up at 8. Well, I woke up at 9. I usually wake up at 10. All for your stream. You've done this to me. Chat knows this now. You've killed me.
I feel like I've accomplished something. Anyway, for all your donation suffering, I feel like I've done great. Have a good one,
You killed
Comey.
the deathless black whale. Alright.
Oh, shut up. Have a good one. Oh, god damn it. Fucking. Oh, wait.
今回はマイレンダー基金やライン生命を代表しての訪問じゃないの。単に一個人としてのホルハイヤがロド
What?
ルハイヤがロドストとしてライン生命を代表しての訪問じゃないの。単に一個人としてのホルハイヤが
Bro, give me the English one. Give me the English one because I'm trying to connect what she's. Give me the English one, please. Give me the English one.
Working with Ferdinand. But she's not exactly on his side. Nevertheless, she defeat Mulsees and take her somewhere. On the other side of the city.
What?
Rhine Lab, and turn the company even worse. Someone is chasing her from Rhine HQ to the commercial district, and is trying to contact Kirsten but she didn't answer. Soon Mulsees is intercepted by mercenaries. Their leader, Hoolhaya, has a little chat with Mulsees first, revealing Mulsees is apparently an elf, believed to be an extinct race in Terra, and also revealing she's working with Ferdinand. But she's not exactly on his side. Nevertheless, she defeat Mulsees and take her somewhere. On the other side of the city, it's revealed
I'm not here representing Maylander or Rhine Lab. I'm here because I, Hoolhaya, want some
Man, that name is so fucking hard. I was hoping. We're calling her Holly. You guys are right. We're calling her Holly. I was hoping Comey was fucking wrong, but Jesus Christ.
revealing Mulsees is apparently an elf, believed to be an extinct race in Terra,
I didn't know she was a fucking elf.
and also revealing she's working with Ferdinand. But she's not exactly on his side. Nevertheless, she defeat Mulsees and take her somewhere. On the other side of the city, it's revealed Mulsees has also contacted Saria to help with the situation.
We never
and
dealt
agreed to meet
Comey.
some time ago. Although Saria has resigned from Rhine Lab, but she is still determined to make the company back to its original path and clean up its mess if necessary. Also, her resignation was never admitted by Kirsten, so she is technically still the director of Rhine Lab Defense Section even after 4 years. Anyway, while waiting for Mulsees, Saria received an SOS from her. Believing the situation is getting more serious, Saria requests her colleague to contact Rhodes Island branch office and inform them she needs both Kelsey and the doctor's help. Later, several kilometers away from the city, at Rhine Lab test site number 359, Dorothy, the director of Originium Arts section, is conducting her experiment, along with the assistants from Energy section. And there's also a team of pioneers under Sonny Romano, who is constructing building at the test site under Rhine Lab employ. Inside, we see Telopsis and Eleanor. Telopsis is at Rhine Lab to do her usual report, and is currently on temporary assignment to provide medical services to the infected researcher and pioneers at the sites. While Eleanor, who is a member of the Energy section, is currently helping Dorothy as her assistant. Later on, a pioneer comes inside the lab and asks for help as one of their members has an oropathy onset. Hearing that, Telopsis and Eleanor rush in to help. But once they're inside the pioneers' quarter, the pioneers capture them to threaten the Rhine Lab higher-ups.
It's a trap.
Later that afternoon, luckily Rhodes Island is currently
Oh, yo, what's happening? What's happening?
in Colombia, and make an immediate response to both Saria's request and the kidnapping. The doctor and elite operator mechanist came to Tremounts and help Saria with Mulsees, while Silence and Grey are sent to help with the kidnapping case. In the evening when the hostage situation is currently happening, Rhine Lab Defense Section and a Trimounts police officer Mary Banner, along with Silence and Grey, are currently observing the place. Later, Sunny heads outside with the hostages and negotiate with the opposite team. Sunny talks with Mary via the comms. Surprisingly, they knew each other. Both were once neighbors and childhood friends.
Damn.
And here we knew Sunny was once a counsel. Both once have a dream to uphold justice and get rid of the criminals in Colombia. But the irony is now Sunny become a criminal himself. After contracting oropathy and running out of money to pay an insurance, and doesn't want to be thrown into a quarantine zone, Sunny started to get desperate for money and crossed the line when he breaks into Mary's house, stealing some things, and even forces Mary to give him valuables when he got caught. But after Mary's grandma caught him too, Sunny runs from that house and eventually joins the pioneers to escape. After that incident, Mary's grandma, who loves Sunny like her own grandson, was bedridden. Surprisingly, when the police asked Mary about the perpetrator, she covers Sunny from getting into a bigger trouble, and now advise Sunny to avoid getting into an even bigger one. She demands Sunny give up the hostages and surrender. But Sunny refuses unless his demand is accepted. Some pioneers have gone missing after they volunteered to be in Dorothy's experiment. And recently Sunny has found a dangerous experiment
Unless they volunteered to be a part of Dorothy's experiment. Here we go. They're actively trying to make sure I do not like these characters, but I'm gonna let it cook. I'm gonna let it cook because I might be overthinking.
Object at this site. So he wants Rhine higher-ups to stop this experiment and reveal the whereabouts of those missing pioneers. But their talk is then interrupted when Telopsis oropathy is acting up. Luckily, a pioneer named Myers gave his oropathy wristband to Telopsis. Telopsis has been good to them, so he doesn't mind. And here it's revealed the pioneers don't actually want to kidnap them, but the situation forced them to do so. Meanwhile, from the conversation with the Rhine defense members, Silence learned that Ferdinand has crossed the boundary of his rank. The defense members on this site are under his command, and the defense member said they will cut off electricity in the test site under the pressure of freezing temperatures, and no electricity to power up medical facilities for their infected member. They will surely give up or die trying. But Mary orders the defense team to give them 10 minutes and let Silence and Grey go there and negotiate. But they cut the power before Silence done negotiating. Luckily, Silence brought a power supply drone and helped Telopsis and other infected. Outside, Grey is helping to restore some of the power and is seen talking with Sunny. Smooth talking him and telling him about how nice Rhodes Island is as a company, and even telling him he can apply to work at Rhodes Island if he wants. Sunny laugh at that, thinking he's not a chosen one like Grey, and there's no way a company will hire a soon-to-be criminal like him. But suddenly, mysterious flying silver objects appears. It is the dangerous experiment creatures that Sunny mentioned. It has the corrosive ability to disintegrate objects around it, and seems it's going to harm the people at the test site. Wasting no time, the people inside the building moves outside. They then go to the main laboratory to take shelter. Grey realize those objects seems to be attracted by light and noises, so Silence suggests the able-bodied to make a distraction, while Grey and the rest goes outside to find a docker room. Shortly, Dorothy, who is at the laboratory, talks to the group via the PA system and tells them to head to her position at the core of the laboratory. The pioneers are hesitate to do what Dorothy has said, as they accuse her for the missing pioneers and those silver constructs. Hearing that, Eleanor confronts them. How could they've done all of this when Dorothy has been so kind to them? She even goes as far as paying for the surgery of one of the pioneers' son. But what Eleanor doesn't know afterward, Sunny saw Dorothy asking that pioneer to be a part of her experiment, in exchange for an insurance so that the infected pioneer can see his son in the city. He agreed to volunteer, and that pioneer was never seen again. But silence stops their argument. Right now it's better they followed Oratha's instruction. Shifting to the dock and Mechanist. Both are investigating Mulsey's last known location before she went missing. But then out of nowhere, someone in a power armor attacks them. Mechanist delivers some attacks to incapacitate that guy. But he keeps attacking as if nothing happened. Suddenly Saria comes in delivering a serious punch, destroying the power armor, and
I like how he did that.
No one is inside the armor. As they inspect the armor, Saria found a familiar silver liquid inside. According to her, this has to be the neurotransmitter to link the operator or the caster to control the armor. Saria knows someone who wants work with this kind of armor and liquid. So she and the other two go to meet him at the bar near the university. Meanwhile, Hoalhair and her men, who are ordered by Ferdinand to make sure Rhodes Island and Sari are not interfering with his plan, can be seen observing them from afar.
You can just call Holly as Yesterday, because that's what her name is. Her name is Yesterday. You're trolling, right? Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you.
Shortly, the trio are in the bar and meets Saria's acquaintance to ask him who could make this liquid. The acquaintance was once a researcher and surgeon for the Loken water tank, a research company that conducted numerous unethical experiments. This guy himself was responsible to inject a similar liquid into a test subject's body, until Loken's laboratory was disbanded, after they've been caught conducting illegal experiments. And it was Rin Lab who salvaged the most from Loken's laboratory. So with that said, high probability Rin Lab is the one who is behind this liquid.
Not a surprise.
Lucy's disappearance, and the power armor who attacked the trio earlier. And Saria thinks it's either under the authorization of Ferdinand or Kirsten. Their conversation is then interrupted by Hoalhair, who is here to chat with them and stops the acquaintance from.
Okay, I'm not. Rosmontis becomes relevant for Lone. Are they gonna really cook this hard in Lone Trail, bro? Rosmontis becomes kind of relevant for Lone Trail. So here, I recommend you read her files before it. There's no way. You guys are hyping this Lone Trail shit up so much. Let me see this real quick. Is this a long thing that I... Oh, it's her files, like her story files, right? Oh, yeah, we'll read this afterwards. Okay, I thought this was something small.
From giving more info. The man knows her, and it seems he has been under the surveillance of whatever company she came from. Hoalhair then gives the man a drink.
Very relevant,
it seems he can't refuse it, so he drinks it, and soon has a seizure. The doctor takes care of the man, while Saria begins to fight that birdie. Hoalhair proved she can hold out against Saria.
Wait, I thought she was a snake. A chimera, maybe? I thought she was a snake. Oh, I'm so confused. I don't. Okay.
But after Mechanist comes in to help, she tells them don't be too eager to make an enemy of anyone, and leave the bar by misdirecting Saria's arts to create a hole on the wall. The trio then pursue her into an alley, but 6 power armors come to attack them, but the trio manages to prevail. Then the 7th comes in, moving a little differently than the others. Saria closes in and was about to destroy the thing, but the doctor remembers what Hoalhair said to not eagerly makes an enemy, and after noticing something weird in that power armor, the doctor spontaneously shouts at Saria to stop. She manages to prevent her fist from colliding, but the shockwave is enough to destroy the outer shell of the armor, revealing someone is inside, and it is none other than Mulces. Poor Mulces was put into the armor by that birdie.
Wait, they can do that?
Destroy the thing. But the doctor remembers what Hoalhair said to not eagerly makes an enemy. And after noticing something weird in that power armor, the doctor spontaneously shouts at Saria to stop. She manages to prevent her fist from colliding, but the shockwave is enough to destroy the outer shell of the armor,
because Saria's
revealing someone is inside.
Saria's busted like that.
Mulces. Poor Mulces was put into the armor by that birdie. Her condition is awfully weak, but she used all of her strength to write the number 359 using her water arts. She was trying to inform them to stop the experiment at Site 359. Back at the Site 359, inside the laboratory complex, the group keeps moving from one corridor to another to reach Dorothy.
We need a Saria altar, bro. I'm just gonna say it. We need her not to be a defender. We need her to be a guard or a Nah, she don't need to be no vanguard. We need her to be a guard. We need her to be we need a guard. Saria. We need a guard, Saria. Yeah.
Silence notice Eleanor is keeping her distance from the group, and sees her keeping a log. Here we know Eleanor was tasked by Ferdinand to observe Dorothy and her experiment. Eleanor is also Dorothy's assistant, and definitely knows more about the silver object. So Silence asks her to tell everything about it. Eleanor hesitates as Silence is not the project member, but said those silver object or construct are the byproducts of the experiments that the Originium Arts and Energy section has been working on. Once they are at the core of the facility where Dorothy is located,
here we go.
Sunny orders his men to point their weapons at Dorothy. It's revealed 3 days ago Sunny went to see Dorothy to volunteer as a test subject. But when he found her, he saw those silver objects flying around her and Dorothy was talking to them. Dorothy says they are indeed a part of her experiment, and that the initial purpose of this experiment was to help the pioneer against the danger of the Colombian wilderness. But soon the silver object manages to enter the room and protect Dorothy. All hell break loose. One of the pioneer named Sam was injured when he blocked an attack for Sunny, which angered him and charges forward to Dorothy with a crossbow bolt in his hand. But as if there's an invisible wall in front of her, Sunny can't touch Dorothy. On the other side, Elena revealed more details about this experiment. As the situation is getting out of hand, those silver objects are called the transmitter, and the energy department was responsible for developing the silver object material. They are sensitive to microvibration, and is an ideal medium to receive and encode neural signal, and can be used to replace traditional arts unit, which can turn ordinary caster into an outstanding one. Silence then deduce if those silver objects are arts unit, there's gotta be the caster who controls them. Telopsis suddenly wakes up, and is pointing at a certain door. Believing it's where the caster is located, Eleanor rushed to open it. Upon the door being opened, everyone is shocked. Dorothy stops resisting, and the silver object turns into a puddle of liquid. The caster are those who volunteered to be a part of the experiment, many of them being the pioneers and researcher colleagues. All of them lying unconscious, and they are connected to some sort of machine. Dorothy then explains the truth of this experiment. The main objective of Dorothy's experiment was to make everyone in an equal field. During the process, she developed a silver liquid, which can become a fine arts unit. Supposedly you can inject those silver liquid to yourself to enhance your arts ability. But there's a risk if you do that. Hoalhair also used the liquid to remotely control the power armor. Anyway, Dorothy found a way to unite the mind of multiple people into collective consciousness.
Oh no. Dorothy, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
And after that, possibly Dorothy kind of extracting their minds into tangible form with the silver liquid, and turning those silver liquid to those silver object who moves around recently. And supposedly with that combined mind, they can better control those silver objects at a longer range and at greater quantity. Since the original goal was to help the pioneers, it seems Dorothy wants the collective consciousness to control those silver object and terraforming the land without any physical risk. All the people consciousness are put inside a hub, and in this hub, Dorothy created some kind of dreamland for those people. A place with no individual differences, where everyone is equal and happy.
This
and
doesn't...
a place where they can forget their worries.
She's crazy!
Dorothy mentions how unfair it is for Sunny and the others for being an infected, and ends up being so miserable despite working so hard as a pioneer. While some other infected like Eleanor and Silence can have almost normal lives because of how talented they are. With her technology, there will be no longer inequality like this. But Sunny and the others did.
She's nuts. She's fucking crazy. She's like, oh God. What is that thing called in Naruto? I think was it Pain that was trying to do it? Where he's trying to put him in like this infinite Tsukiyomi. Yeah, that. Like, was it Pain? Was it Madara? Like, bro, that is crazy. She's insane. I mean, I like crazy, so I mean, she's still, you know, high on my list, but like, she's crazy. Like, but you can turn it off at any time and cause no harm to people? What does that mean? Eva? You mean Evangelion? Is that what you're... It's reversible. Ah, okay. Keep going. If crazy, why hot? And don't stick your PP in crazy. Hey. I may have had some situations, you know, and some of them I regret, some of them I don't, you know what I'm saying? But, you know.
Disagree. Dorothy's experiment is straight up madness, and it's only a short escape from reality. Silence also said the possible danger of this experiment. With the collective consciousness and the silver object, if it falls into the wrong hand, they can use it to unite numerous minds, and possibly creating a weapon of mass destruction. Knowing all of this, Sunny loses his cool and was about to shot Dorothy. But Telopsis soon awakes. Because of a unique chip inside her brain, she somehow can receive the information from the hub. The participants speak through Telopsis to let Dorothy go, as they volunteered on their own will and not forced by her. Despite that, the group still determined it's better to let them awake, and terminated Dorothy's experiment. Shifting to the main antagonist of
hence why it's called Dorothy's Vision. This is her, yeah.
The story. Here we know Ferdinand's true intentions. With the help of the colonel from the Colombian military, he wants to take over Rhine Lab. He believes the current state of the company and its leaders' continuous absence have slowed down technological progress that they could have achieved. With him in charge, he believes he can create a new era of technological advancement. And much like the colonel, he also concerned about terrors and stable geopolitics. If Rhine Lab or even Columbia fall, a new era of technological advancement he hopes for is nothing but a dream. So now he wants to exploit Dorothy's experiment, turning it into some kind of living weapon of mass destruction that can be deployed anywhere on Terra, pretty much like what Silence feared.
He's fucking crazy
If
too!
Ferdinand succeed, Columbia will get an ultimate weapon that can protect the country from anything, and the country can keep making technological progress. He will also get the military's support, and it won't be long until he becomes the control of Rhine Lab. On
It's
the
not gonna
Doctor's
happen,
team,
though.
Mulsees tells all she knows about Ferdinand and his plan. And now they have to stop Ferdinand from exploiting Dorothy's experiment. And the best thing to do is to find Kirsten herself and make her stop the experiment. The team deduce that Kirsten is in Rhine Lab HQ. So they go there, while
You guys aren't wrong. It's accurate. It's very accurate, but hey.
Mechanist prevents Hoalhea from interfering. Inside, the team unexpectedly
solo
meets
her.
Parvis. It's revealed Parvis already knows everything about Ferdinand and his plan. In one scene he even helps Ferdinand with some data. He is a sly opportunist who only engages in affairs if he is sure he can gain an advantage from it.
Fuck this
Anyway,
guy.
he's only here to observe what Saria and the others would do. And our protagonist continues their move. But Mulsees accidentally triggered an alarm. And soon they are intercepted by Rhine defense members.
Not gonna
on
lie,
the
that
ledge.
scared me.
But Saria and Mulsees easily take them down, and heads to Kirsten's office. Then the group meets with Kirsten. Saria asks her former friend whether she authorized the experiment. She said no, but clearly she knew about it. But doesn't give much care, as what important is her own research. The Doctor then made a bold move, telling Kirsten that we know the details of the experiment. And Telopsis, who is on Rhodes Island side, has the full information about the test site. Supposedly with the device inside her brain she can easily pass the info to anyone. So the Doctor use it as a bargaining chip. And we can give that info to the officials, Rhine Lab rival, or the Mainlander.
Hey!
Kirsten wants to keep Rhine Lab and her experiment alive. She has to intervene. Back at the test site, the situation calms down, and Dorothy agrees to halt her project. Here we know she came from the family of pioneers. Dorothy lost her mother in a catastrophe while she was out for work. Dorothy could end up having the same fate that day. But because she is talented, she was invited to attend a Polytechnic summer camp elsewhere. Ever since then, she always wanted to find a way to erase individual differences, making everyone equal or equally talented, so no more someone end up like her mother. Later, Rhine Lab defense member move in. Ferdinand is now at the observation post and is about to restart Dorothy's experiment, with an even bigger result this time. But first he contacts Eleanor to withdraw from the site and he wants no questions. Hearing her boss' sudden order, Eleanor, sensing something was wrong. The defense member injects almost all pioneers with a mysterious reagent, saying it's in the procedure to avoid contamination. But Ellen realized it's actually the silver liquid.
Sounds about
Eleanor
right.
also realized
Sounds
that
about right.
his wristband from Rhine Lab has been modified, so that it would function as some kind of connection to the hub, bringing their mind to the collective consciousness. So pretty much the pioneers here are not for construction, but they all meant to become experimental subjects from the beginning. And soon the pioneers who receive injections went unconscious. And Ferdinand proceeding his plan. With that many people in the experiment, it creates a giant silver construct that can devour almost everything. Everyone at the test site joins hands to defeat that silver, but to no avail. But then Dorothy, who is revealed to have implanted herself with a silver liquid, use her new amplified arts to create a sand barrier to trap the silver construct. But it won't be long until Dorothy exhausted all of her power. Eleanor thinks Ferdinand is behind all of this, so she goes with Mary and Sunny to his location. After they arrived, Elena rushed to confront Ferdinand, while the duo put their grudges aside to fight Ferdinand's security.
I like
Fighting
this.
side by side once again to uphold justice. Eleanor then manages to confront her boss, demanding him to stop. Ferdinand is disappointed at what Elena has become. He thought his most precious protege would understand his action. Having enough, Elena strikes him, but soon she is subdued by the security. Meanwhile, the group at the test site struggles to fight the monstrosity, but all they can do now is
props to, okay. It's not many people who are in this Rhine Lab shit or involved with Rhine Lab that are actually like sane. I'm starting to realize that a lot of them are very fucked up in the head, but there's that small few who actually like care. And they're the ones that are that are being subdued in some way. Now their great morals are optional for hiring. I guess.
Distracted.
I hate you guys.
Contact with the outside to warn the people about this incident. But Dorothy got another idea. She is going to inject herself with a similar reagent that the defense member use, and use the modified wristband to connect herself to the hub. That way she might be able to stop it.
Might!
Despite Silent's disapproval, she still injects herself with the reagent, and then connected herself to the collective consciousness, to her vision of a perfect world. And
that's what that's from?
What she expected. The world she has created is a real paradise. She can see all her friends, the participants of her experiment. All are happy, and congratulate her for this achievement. But Dorothy remembers what her mother once told her. Her future doesn't belong to anyone. And these people's futures doesn't belong to Dorothy's as well. It's wrong to trap them in this fake dreamland. So she wishes her friends to wake up from this dream. And just like that, as if Dorothy's controlling the giant silver construct, the construct moves to the hub and destroys it, and thus destroying the silver construct. And all participants, the pioneers, and Dorothy awake.
Oh god.
On the other side, Ferdinand can't believe what Dorothy did. And almost immediately, the Colombian military sees a place. Ferdinand has been found guilty of conducting an illegal experiment. He said that it was just a misunderstanding and that the colonel can explain it. But as he about to mention the colonel's name, he can see the soldiers ready their weapons. So Ferdinand backs down, and surprisingly receives a call from Kirsten. After listening to what the doctor said, she intervenes and stops Ferdinand, saying what Ferdinand did will only destroy Rhine Lab. And Rhine Lab doesn't belong to him. So Kirsten promote him from director to customer right there on the spot.
It's not a promotion.
Cutting all his ties to Rhine Lab, and also threatens to incarcerate him.
It's definitely not a promotion.
He has lost, but still got a trick up his sleeves. Ferdinand uses an escape device to go to the underground. But soon he is intercepted by Hoalhea, who already knows she was never fully on his side. And it seems she's been in touch with Kirsten about Ferdinand this whole time. She's not here to kill or capture Ferdinand. First, she admired him as he didn't drag Rhine Lab into a bigger mess even after he got caught. So that there is still hope for everyone in the future that wanted to make technological advancements in Rhine Lab. But then Hoalhea taunts Ferdinand and put him to shame by destroying his gateway car to pieces. And instead preparing a power armor nearby to escape. So he can feel how his untrained body be inside one like Mool sees. Meanwhile, inside Kirsten's office, thank the group for their
that's low-key devious but so damn smart. Okay, yeah. Okay. I like her. I like her. I like her. I like her a lot. I like her a lot. She's like, yeah, you fucked with someone who didn't have any training on this shit. So we're gonna have you experience what this feels like. And we're gonna put you in the power armor so you can experience this yourself. Fuck you.
A bigger mess even after he got caught. So that there is still hope for everyone in the future that wanted to make technological advancements in Rhine Lab. But then Hoalhea taunts Ferdinand and put him to shame by destroying his gateway car to pieces. and instead preparing a power armor nearby to escape.
That is so
he can feel how his untrained body be inside one like Moose.
That is so clutch.
Meanwhile, inside Kirsten's office, Kirsten thanked the group for their information and said that Saria has saved Rin Lab once again. But Saria didn't say much and then leave with the group. Back at the test site, everything looks calm and everyone is saved. While Saria got a lead of Ferdinand's backer and will soon meet another informant. Later on, after gathering all the pioneers,
Saria's like low-key being like the clutch part of this entire Rhine Lab story. Like every single time that she makes a move, in some way she's like slowly helping. So I think she might actually, I'm hoping, right? Of course, this is copium because there's no like happy ending that we truly see just yet. But Saria is one of those characters that's like on the outside doing the dirty shit to make sure that everybody is okay. She's still cleaning up Rhine Lab. I think she kind of doesn't have a choice at this point, right? She's still protecting Rhine Lab and Kirsten, like to like bad, like in a bad way. Because the way I'm seeing it, right? It's kind of like she's only protecting it because she knows she can fix it. Help me out here. Is that a bad thing or is that a good thing? Kirsten, she doesn't need protecting. She needs to fuck her. That's a bad thing. But Rhine Lab as an entity, I think it's not bad or good. It's not a bad thing. Okay. Yeah. So, okay. Well, Rhine Lab is the company. She founded with Kirsten, so she wants it to be great. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, we're on the same page. It's not a bad thing. So, it's a good bad thing. The bad only comes from its current state, right? So, if you're trying to save something and you're trying to make sure it doesn't like hit the shitter, you may have to protect it for a while. From her point of view, as the company, from her point of view, it's the company she and Kirsten found. Of course, she wants to save it. Saria still cares about Rhine Lab and what it once stood for, and wants it to return to that state. It's like her baby, yeah. God, okay.
Team are ready to leave for another work. But this time his team got work recruitment from someone named Dijkstra. He thanks Gray for Rhodes Island assistance. And for not pressing charges for the kidnapping. But he still approaches Mary and said she could still arrest him. For what he had done in the past. Sonny said he always regret what he did. And the reason why he was thinking to join Dorothy's experiment.
I'm so hungry. I'm gonna eat after this.
To go back to the city and apologize for hurting Mary. Mary then hugs him, forgiving all that Sonny had done. But if Sonny ever do bad things again, she will drag him to the cell herself. On the other side, the Doctor and Mulsees can be seen talking. Rhine Lab is responsible for cleaning up the site. But Mechanist informed the Doctor some Rhine personnel are salvaging the sites. Looks like this won't be the end of this kind of experiment.
Of course not.
The Doctor then asks whether Mulsees is bothered by those experiments. Or whether she is bothered by anything in particular. And Mulsees only says, when she is prepared to talk. The Doctor shall be the first to know. Shifting to Hoalhair and her team. She is calling someone called the Vice President. Saying she had done her job to make sure no civilians will find out anything. And no one will use it against the Vice President in his next election. She also informs the Vice President she's on her way to the city of Max DC. But first visits Rhine HQ and meets Kirsten. Here it's revealed Hoalhair is the president of the Colombian Astrological Research Association. And a member or hired by Mailander Foundation. An NGO organization that has a pretty shady background. But so far they can be considered as the good guy in Arknights' story. It seems the Mailander is keeping a watchful eye on Rhine Lab. but Hoalhaer isn't here as their representative. Hoalhaer tells Kirsten she knew Rhine Lab has been salvaging the test site and delivering experiment data or equipment to her personal laboratory. She also suspecting Kirsten didn't turn a blind eye to what Ferdinand did, but instead she uses him, so whatever that thing is now in her lab. But Hoalhaer didn't put pressure on the topic. She only wonders what will be the next experiment that alters their very epoch, and prophesies that she will become the partner that Kirsten needed the most. While Kirsten herself does not care much. She only cares about the progress to achieve her ultimate goal. That is the truth of the sky and space of terror.
And that leads into... Is that it? No.
Meanwhile, we see Ferdinand in the barren land. He put himself into a power armor and start walking aimlessly, but is intercepted by pioneers from Sunny's team who knew things he did. But Ferdinand keeps quiet, and before long, the pioneers attack him. And until this day, his fate is unknown. That should be
There's
all.
something to it.
Adios.
Hey, why do I feel like this is what?
That should be all. Adios.
What's with all this racist shit you doing? Every single time that I watch one of your videos, you gotta point a Glocky at me, bro. You are actively suppressing me, Frost, okay? Actively suppressing me. Nah, that was a good video. That was a really good video. That 40K, 47K views, that's 47K views, that's well warranted. That's definitely going to make sure that I don't have to go through that whole thing. Would you say that I got the basis of the whole thing? I didn't say Glock, I said a Gloppy. Gloppy. It's not even a real gun. Like, I'm a Gloppy. It's just a stupid name I gave it. To an extent? Okay. Great. So, they kind of skip over a Rosmontis scene. Yeah, it's a very good basis. Okay. Well, this is what we're going to do next. Wait, hold on. Because I was going to do the Rosmontis thing now. But I am very hungry. I'm literally dying right now. So, we're going to actually start Lone Trail tomorrow. What I'm going to do is I'm going to watch, so tomorrow we're going to start off, wait, hold on. So, tomorrow we're going to read the Rosmontis thing before we start the Lone Trail stuff. So we're going to do all the Rosmontis stuff right before. You said I have 8 days? Well, fuck. 8 days, we're going to have to make it work. We're literally going to have to make it work. And worst comes to worst, if I don't complete it, we'll just, find a way to watch the very end parts or something. I don't know. I'm just going to have to make sure I do more than 3 hours each one of these days because it doesn't help that... It doesn't help. Oh, man, fuck. Oh, it's permanent? Oh, thank you. Because Zenless Zone 0 is Friday, and I'm hoping that I get in it. But if I don't, then I guess it's not a bad thing because I could keep doing the story. But, oh, thank you. Just make sure you okay, I'll definitely, I might just do a stream where we're gonna do this normally. I'm not gonna rush it. We're gonna do it normally. We're gonna start tomorrow, right? Yeah, I get it. We're gonna do the stages. We're going to do the story normally, And if by Wednesday I don't have a nice decent chunk into the story, we'll complete all the stages, and then we'll continue into next week, because I have not this upcoming Monday, I have next Monday off. So that would be a great day to just hop in and continue. Or we could just start Sunday. Fuck. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. 10 stages, 3 story nodes. How many hours do you think it would take with my normal, like, don't joke. I know how slow I read, but how many hours do you think? Bet. Okay, yeah, we can do this. We can do this. Yeah, we can do this. We're going to start tomorrow. I'm going to try my best. Okay. I usually start around like 7 or 8. I'm going to get like a nice nap in after work, and then we're just going to hammer this stuff. Yeah, we can do this. All right, cool. A little longer than chapter 8. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is still long, but okay, yeah, we can do this. Man, you are super hyped about this. I love this story, yo. Like, it's so good. Like, yeah, I love the main story, right? But it's just like I'm invested. Like, I just watched a really good anime, or I just read a really good manga, and it's like, this event's about to pop off. Well, I'm glad you guys are enjoying this with me. We had so many people here who probably have never been exposed to my channel, so thank you all for coming through and watching this with me. We only had 75 likes. I left it alone this time. I didn't push it. But, you know, I'm happy you guys stuck around with me and enjoyed this with me. Yeah, we'll start off tomorrow. We're gonna finish Lone Trail. This is the story you guys have been waiting for. We're gonna get started tomorrow, so make sure you like the stream. You're here tomorrow. We're gonna get started. I'm excited. I love this shit. Thank you guys so much for coming through and enjoying this story with me. I will create the stream right after this, so you'll know exactly what time and everything all this starts. And yeah. Go to sleep, you people who stayed up just for this shit. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support. I will see you very soon. Peace out, everyone.
When the sun fades out of sight, constellations come to life. The serotonin keeps us floating. We contemplate our lives. Though the numbers safe and sound, my hypotheses abound. I've got a theory, you're there with me, transcending data found. Take a picture, don't forget who, let it linger in your view. The formula for finding magic, 1 + 1, just me and you. Falling for a simple dream, a theorem of a fantasy. I live fully. If patterns prove us right, more than particles and
fantasy. Live fully. Life is a gift to me. I'm here for you. Like a smile at a party, I swoon. Measure time by the moon. Is it over too soon? Take a picture, don't forget her. Let it linger in your view. The formula for finding magic. 1+1, just me and you. Take a picture, don't forget her. Let it linger in your view. Formula for finding magic. 1+1, just me and you. Falling for a simple